Okay, welcome back to the Loud and Quiet podcast. I don't know.
Dude, that sounds so fucking scripted, dude. We need a better intro.
Yeah. I mean, you could have thought of something,
Uh,
but yeah.
I did think of something. That was my idea.
Yeah, and I delivered. What do you want from me?
Well, anyways. Hey guys. Welcome back. So basically, this might be a bit more disjointed than what we usually have. We're already jumping the shark on this one. Basically, I just watched the final episode of X-Men 97. So I was like, dude, I want to talk about this. And then I dragged bro on so I could talk about this.
Yeah.
That's basically
Yeah.
it. I'm not gonna talk. I don't think I get to talk
Yeah.
about this with like anyone else.
I mean, you could. You just have to drag other people on.
No.
Yeah, I guess.
You're the only one, Pikun.
Yeah, just cut that out.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I've just been fucking hype as fuck after I saw the like last episode.
Well,
Cause like, so basically, I watched the entirety of like the animated series,
Yeah.
right? Leading up to this, and I only finished it this weekend. So I finished that series,
oh.
instantly went on to watch the
Oh.
first 9 episodes in 97.
Okay.
So I'm one of the lucky ones that only had to wait like
Like a few
Sunday.
days.
3 days
3.
instead of 7. Because I finished it on
yeah,
like
because they air weekly.
3-4 days, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Somewhat like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've just finished. And holy shit. It was so fucking good, I swear. Oh my god.
yeah.
I didn't believe it at first. Or like the X-Men 97
Yeah.
glazes. I'm glazing, bro. I'm glazing. It's good. It's that good.
My. What's the best part?
The best
Yeah.
part? Oh, I don't know. Best part? Spoilers. Spoilers. Best part? Yeah, this is heavy spoilers. This is just me talking about it.
Yeah.
Heavy spoilers. Best part is definitely when, like, Charles...
Yeah.
So, like, most of the episode, Charles and Magneto were, like, in Magneto's head. And Charles is like,
Yeah.
dude, like, we know you've had a hard time, but, like, people also have hard times, you know? And he's also, and, like,
Yeah.
Magnus, well, I guess now he's called Eric.
Yeah.
Which is another thing I wanted to talk
Yeah.
about. Because for the entirety of the actual animated series, he was named, they called him Magnus,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, not Eric,
Oh.
which is his actual name. Because in that series, fun fact,
Yeah.
they weren't allowed to talk about anything relating to, like, Hitler and Nazi
Oh,
Germany.
Yeah.
And considering Magneto's whole backstory is that he was a Jew in that
Yeah.
time, and that's why he's so...
Understandable.
They sort of just, like, they replaced all that and, like, made his name, like, more generic with, like, Magnus, and, like, they sort of just said, oh, his people, like, wiped out unfairly by something else, like, random country, random
I
that.
mean, yeah, it's technically true.
I mean, yeah, it's just, like, removes all the meat, but you still
Yeah.
get, like, the bone of the situation.
Yeah.
So it's, like, Charles and him, I'm pretty sure they're, like, made up,
Yeah.
or something like that, but then they wake up, and, like, there are, like, missiles heading toward this, like, asteroid, which is coming down onto Earth,
What?
and it's like, you missed a bit.
Yeah.
And basically, Magneto lifts up the asteroid, and it's like, I am Magneto. Fucking dog.
Yeah.
Anyone not knowing, I have a fucking dog in the background. He's just barking. Fucking hell. Doesn't stop, I swear to God.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
quiet most of the time. At least when I'm around.
No. Yeah, when you're away. You're non-stop, he goes out like the middle of the night.
Oh.
Jesus. Anyways.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's like my favorite moment of the last episode.
Okay.
But, oh my God. There was like...
Yeah.
It's just too much to say, I guess. Too much to talk about in that one episode.
Yeah.
Which I guess speaks to how good it is. You know one thing I can talk about that episode?
What?
They ended that shit on a fucking cliffhanger.
Oh.
End of the season. End of the season. Don't know if we're gonna get a second one. They ended it on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a
okay.
good cliffhanger. It was a good one.
Yeah.
You want to hear the cliffhanger for like the
Yeah, sure.
season?
Yeah.
By the way, Pigrin hasn't seen this. He doesn't
Yeah.
care about spoilers. So I'm just gonna announce all of this.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
Jean Grey and Jean Summers, I'm pretty sure, and Scott Summers,
Mhm.
Cyclops, and
Yep.
does she
And
have a superhero moniker?
I don't know.
Everyone just calls her Jean.
Yeah.
I was just thinking. I just realized that. I was like, oh, you're gonna say the supermongers. I don't even.
No.
She used to be called like Marvel Girl.
Yeah. No, I think that's it. There's like nothing else.
Okay, so Cyclops and Jean are sent to the future,
Yeah.
where they see like in like a child version of their son,
Yeah.
Cable. Well, I guess technically their son. I'll talk about that later.
Technically. What?
Yeah, technically, because at the start of the season they revealed that Jean Grey, for who knows how long, don't reveal that,
Okay.
was actually a clone.
Oh.
And that clone had a baby with Mr. Summers.
Okay.
I mean, like, basically her baby.
Yeah. Pretty much.
She remembers everything the clone
Yeah.
has felt and done. So, like, she basically
Yeah.
went through childbirth.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was all a plot by Mr. Sinister,
Okay.
who could have been the main villain. No, had to give us another one. It was actually this guy called Bastion.
Oh. Okay, that... Yeah. Sure.
It makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Maybe if I actually watch it.
What's the likelihood, bro? What's the
Yeah.
likelihood, bro?
True.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bastion was also really good this season.
Yeah.
I really like him.
Okay.
I just think like he's a mutant, right?
Yeah.
Sure. He is a mutant, but it's like he's developed from Sentinels from the future,
Oh.
and I guess partly of the past, because they
Okay.
yeah.
Mm.
And it's just like seeing like it's just such an interesting idea to have like basically the biggest representation of like everything against the X-Men
Mhm.
just put into one villain and just have that be a villain for the season.
Yeah.
Because what you got ignorant humans,
Yep.
you got evil mutants,
Yep.
and Sentinels, like all in one.
Yeah.
Like, that's good. That's a really like strong opener.
Yeah. But it also sounds like a lot, like to just put in. I don't know.
They do it anyways.
Yeah. Just sounds like too
And it-
much.
It's surprisingly not. They kind of like rush over everything, but, like in a
Oh,
good way, I
okay.
guess. You know that like clone storyline that I was talking about
yeah,
with like
yeah.
Jean Grey,
Mhm.
they get that solved out in an episode.
Okay, that's good. That's
Yeah, that's done in an
yeah.
episode. 2 episodes later, the clone, spoilers, the clone dies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and skipping that episode, going back to that episode,
Yeah.
that's my least favorite of the season.
Yeah, understandable.
I don't like Mojo.
Yeah.
Like, the villain that they use for those episodes, I don't
Mm.
like him. Like, every time there's a
Yeah.
Mojo episode,
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
like, so inconsequential to everything going on, and just
Yeah.
so annoying. I just hate him.
Yeah.
Full on despise.
Oh no.
I guess, really, if I was going to rewatch the season,
Yeah.
my, like, two least favorite episodes, I guess, are number 4
Yeah.
and number 6.
Okay. Wait,
The
where
thing is
are
with
they
number
on?
6, huh?
Yeah. Go ahead.
10 episodes
Oh,
on,
okay.
like, Disney Plus, new
Yeah.
season. Well, it's a
Okay.
new season, but it's a new series as well.
Yeah. So you can just watch it brand new.
I mean, basically, yeah.
Yeah,
There is a
okay.
bunch of, like, references and, like, talk about a lot of shit that
Yeah.
happened in past episodes.
Just search it up.
Yeah, like one of the main places at the end was
Yeah.
like this place called Asteroid M from a season
Yeah.
4 episode.
Mhm.
Also, by the way, I just want to get this out there.
Yeah.
I do have a ranking for the original seasons of the X-Men the Animated Series.
Okay.
Not gonna fully say it now. I'll probably add
Yeah,
X-Men
okay.
97 to it later, but season
Yeah.
4 is the best one.
Okay.
Full on. It just
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Okay.
Season 4 is the best, and season 5 is the worst.
Wait, what's so
That's
bad
just-
about 5?
I just felt the stories after the first 2 episodes. There's only 10 in season 5, by the way. After the
Yeah,
first 2
yeah.
episodes, it all just falls down until the 10th one,
Mm.
which is good.
Okay.
And season 5 is the only season where I actually skipped episodes.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
I got to this one with,
Mhm.
it was Jubilee's Fairy Tales, and I was just like,
Yeah.
this does not matter. This is like a anthology episode. I don't even know if it
Yeah.
was. I don't know anything about that episode.
Might
Something
have.
about Jubilee telling fairy tales.
Okay.
I don't know. Didn't watch it. Didn't want to.
Yeah.
But it does have a lot of references. Again,
Okay.
Asteroid M.
Yeah.
In the last episode, Bastion, who's like fucking super duper like buffed up now. He's got like these
Oh.
cool ass wings and everything.
Yeah.
You should like look up his design. It is really cool.
I
love it.
will.
Do it now. Now.
Okay. Okay.
Do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing that. I'm doing that.
But Bastion, Rogue, and Sunspot fight on this place called the Blue Side of the Moon, which is a reference to Season 3's The Dark Phoenix Saga, where
Okay.
the X-Men fought
Yeah.
the High Guard
Yeah. Yeah.
on the Blue Side of the Moon.
Mm. Okay.
This is like... there was like so many references in the show. Like, I was like soy jacking every time I saw a reference. Like,
Yeah.
this is just for episode 10, by the way, because
Yeah,
I already
yeah,
got
yeah.
spoiled to high heaven on all the fucking cameos beforehand.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah, very.
Mm. Yeah, Bastion does look quite interesting.
What do you think?
I'd say pretty good.
Yeah.
Like design wise, yeah.
Yeah,
Very
definitely
solid
think-
design.
definitely. it goes very minimalist to very
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
like his first design is just normal human with slick back hair and like I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
wearing an almost full black outfit.
Yeah.
And then you get to the last form, it's just like, damn,
Yeah.
where did all this come from? Whoa, who put all this shit on him?
Yeah. He
I
does
feel like,
make quite a big change.
yeah,
in,
no, and that change
yeah.
is all in that last episode.
That's why it's so good.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Might actually have to watch it.
Yep. You can watch it with me. I feel like
Yeah.
I will spoil it. I have spoiled it for you a lot, but like if you were to watch it, I don't think
Yeah.
spoiling it necessarily ruins the experience of it for
Yeah.
you, I guess.
Because
I guess
I wouldn't be able to imagine what actually happened. Like, yeah, you just told me everything. But then
and
you also have the visual image, which is a completely different thing.
yeah.
So,
And
if-
onto
yeah.
continuing to spoil the show for you.
Yeah.
This really is just like me talking to myself. I like
Yeah.
going to hide it. I mean, I am talking to you,
Yeah.
and it's like I don't know. I get one conversation a week, and this is it.
What do you mean? You got plenty. I mean, yeah.
One meaningful one.
Mostly only me, but still.
Yeah, but like,
There's the other people you talk to. I
rarely.
think.
Some month.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
I don't even
So
know
just-
who you talk to now.
Just let me have this, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks. You know who I do talk to? Myself.
Yeah, fair enough.
And the TV. I talk to the TV when I see fucking.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what?
Why?
Do you want to hear an aspect on this season that I do genuinely, like, despise with all my heart?
Yeah, sure.
All the cuckoldry that happens. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Do you know what cucking is?
No.
Oh,
Well, kind of. Not really. I
yeah.
have some.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm stupid. I just realized that.
You realized what?
Huh? I just
Ah,
realized how much information I lack.
you're not you're not clinically online, bro. It doesn't matter if you don't know what cucking is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. For this, little bit of backstory.
Yeah.
My like favorite characters from the series, like when I was watching it,
Yeah.
my favorite character was, Gambit,
Yeah.
Remy LeBeau. Yeah. So he's my favorite character, right? And
Yeah.
throughout the series, they like start nearing the end of it, like after the finale of season 2, they start to lean into this little like relationship between
Mm-hmm.
him and Rogue, right?
Yeah.
Cut all of that, like that's all going on, and I like it
Mm.
because I like them two together. They're really fun. They're both
Yeah.
accented people with
Mhm.
funny slang. They go together.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
cut to X-Men 97, episode 2,
Yeah.
where fucking at the end of the episode ends with fucking Magneto and Rogue touching each other.
What?
That sounds really bad. They like hold hands, but it's like
Oh. Okay.
one that is like extremely new because Rogue, up until this
Yeah.
point, Rogue, up until this point, her power restricts her from touching people.
Yeah.
So for Magneto to be able to touch her,
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy. Also, they revealed that they were in a relationship beforehand.
What?
What? Like, you can definitely...
Yeah.
Like... Okay, buddy.
That's just...
And
Okay.
Magneto still has feelings for her. Like, okay, buddy.
Oh.
And you know what? They played off like Rogue still has feelings for him. Which I don't like. Because they're cucking my man, Gambit.
Yeah.
Cucking him. They're cucking my favorite character.
Yeah.
You know what? Go to episode 5. It's where the cuckoldry begins most. Because they go to Genosha, this newly inhabited mutant safe place. Right?
Mhm.
It used to be a place where there were slaves, by the way.
Yeah.
But... And then they asked, Magneto, can you lead us? Because you're like...
Yeah.
And so you knew all this was right. And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll only lead if, you make one of the X-Men guide me. And then he picks Rogue. Just say you want a wife, bro. Just say you want a wife. Like, shut up. And then, Rogue has to explain all this to Gambit, who then, there's this big party going on.
Yeah.
Gambit's there, Madeline Pryor's there, and they see, and then Magneto and Rogue start dancing and holding hands in front of Gambit.
No.
And it's like, oh my god. And then he's left, by the way. He left the party after seeing that. I would too. And then like Rogue halfway through was just like, I'm sorry, but some things are more than skin. Because that's something that they had a conversation earlier, symbolic, like some things are deeper than skin. It's like their love, and it's like Rogue only loves him because she can't touch him. She's the one. He is the one person that she can touch.
Yep.
And then terrorism.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was one fucking massive.
Yeah, that's turn in a different direction.
They kill a lot of my favorites, bro.
Yeah, that's what tends to happen. You fall in love with one character and then they just decide to kill him.
Like, this was a background character too, like, somewhat background character. Why'd they have to kill Leech? Why'd they have to do it? Oh, why'd they have to kill Leech? I loved him. He was so good. They had this, like, one episode, in Season 4, by the way, the best one.
Yeah.
Episode, where it's, like, the Morlock Christmas, and they go in, it's like, oh, there's like this tiny Christmas tree that this one girl is like celebrating, right? It's just like, oh wow, it's very beautiful. It's just like, oh yeah, Leech got it for us. Like, oh, don't kill him, man. Oh my god, makes me so sad. Oh. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. You can't kill my boy like that.
Oh, that is sad.
Yeah. And then the next episode revolves around Charles in space.
Oh.
Safe to say that I will be skimming through that one next time I watch the series.
Yeah.
Unless it's with someone else, but I will only skim through to like the Storm stuff. Which is like very unlucky for her story, which is so like emotionally driven, to be like in episodes with other plots that I really hate. Like the first part of it was in the Mojo episode, and then the second part of it is connected to the Charles stuff that I don't like. Like, come on, bro, just give... God.
Yeah, no.
Oh, but yeah, basically she lost her powers and got them back.
I mean, they have to make the episodes somewhat interesting.
I mean, yeah.
Otherwise, it's just, you're just gonna skip episodes. And they don't want that. So you have to make at least one part of it interesting.
Should have thought about that before you put a Mojo episode in.
Yeah, I guess.
Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
Magneto kind of went off the deep end after that one. After the attack on Genosha, he kind of went off.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
episode? It was. I'm thinking of which episode exactly it happened in.
Yeah.
It was episode 8, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
This UN person talking to Bastion, right? He's just
Yeah.
captured her because she's freed Magneto, who was thought to be
Yeah.
dead after episode 5. I knew he wasn't,
Yeah.
solely because of the amount of people posting this like quote. And it's like the end of the
Yeah.
episode goes with, oh, during Genosha, seeing all these people die and stuff. I was
Yeah.
only thinking about one thing really, and then Bastion's like, what is it? The only thing that you can when you're seeing like humans are dead, and it's just like the end of the episode ends with fucking her saying, Magneto was right.
Oh.
No, he wasn't. I'm sorry. Is this not the
Yeah.
man? He he. I don't even know if it's like. He's not right. Like,
Yeah.
he genocide. I mean, like, he is. He waged war against humanity in that episode. By the way, he is
Yeah.
like 1-2 steps away from just genocide.
Yeah.
And it's like, really, Magneto? You gotta stoop to that guy's level?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, you of all people should be against this.
Yeah.
Do you think Magneto's right?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's like complicated because it's like
Yeah. I don't have like a solid picture on it, so
it's definitely fair,
I'm
to be
yeah.
honest.
I mean,
It's
like most things are understandable.
yeah, that's like especially understandable
yeah.
considering that we've
Mhm.
seen humanity just absolutely hate mutants for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. Which is unreasonable, but in most cases.
But what I'll say, the bold thing that we're all thinking here, it's kind of reasonable to be to be afraid of
I
mutants.
mean, yes, but then you also have to see those were humans.
Not
And so
were,
it's like,
not were. They are humans.
yeah.
It's
So
like
are you gonna turn back on your own species like that quickly?
okay.
That's-
Counter argument. The other day,
Yeah.
Magneto just ripped up your fucking car trying to kill you. Like, you can see why people would be angry at that, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. But that's like with all social problems.
Yeah,
It's just such a mess and it's all escalated.
yeah. That's always been X-Men, though. X-Men has always been
Yeah.
social problems, social dilemmas, whatever.
I mean, because they're copying like the real world.
Yeah.
It's like you have one social problem and it just devolves into random stuff.
Sometimes with social problems,
Yeah.
really, escalation is not like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
This is more
Can I
specifically.
just talk it out?
Yeah, that's what Charles tries to do.
Yeah.
I think it's to the fact that you gotta understand some people won't accept you.
Yeah.
Some people flat out will not.
Yeah.
You just have to take that loss and leave.
Yeah, you just have to find the people which will accept
Yeah. And I feel like that's always like the
Yeah.
thing that they never show. They never show people who do accept mutants. So it's like
you. Yeah.
Some would.
Unless they're like other mutants. That's
Some,
the only like thing.
yeah. Some humans would accept mutants, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, probably, but they just never get shown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the main problem with the thing.
Yeah.
It's like they want to show like an exaggerated version. So you just have like two people on completely different sides. And you like don't show anyone like in between that.
It's a very... I mean, they do show some people, like,
Yeah,
to
but like
do...
not too many. You know?
Like, the one they show there's this guy, like, President Kelly.
Yeah.
Even during this season, he was kind of a dick to the mutants.
Mm.
There was this one thing...
Yeah.
I feel like more and more people are getting... More and more mutants are just getting, like, fed up with the humans and their bullshit. Like,
Yeah. I mean, because they're not like... They're not trying to understand.
no, they're not.
Yeah, they're just trying to get rid of them, kind of. I
They're like-
think.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
They're in a case where both humans and mutants are causing, like, all this hate towards
Yeah.
themselves. Because of themselves.
Exactly. And then so a lot of people see those incidents, and then they just like create something like from that. And so I don't know, it just makes everything worse.
Yeah.
Like they never solve anything.
That's what, like, the X-Men are for. That's what they're fighting for. They're fighting against that... They're fighting
Yeah.
against escalation, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That's why they do fight other mutants, like Magneto, who are looking for escalation and, like, war and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, they're not doing that well of a job, I don't think.
Not their fault.
Yeah.
Not
'Cause
their
it's a
fault.
very hard thing to like solve.
Not their fault. There are too many people trying to escalate the problem. Like the Friends of Humanity.
Yeah, because you see like the entire population, or like the world's population. You can't just convince all of them.
Yeah, but that's... Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a very ambitious like goal.
Yeah. I guess that's sort of like... I don't know. This point against, like, trying to, like, find a reasonable solution. Or
Yeah.
trying to, like... I don't know, just make your own world. I guess that's why many people would consider Magneto, like, I guess the best villain of the X-Men.
Yeah.
I consider him that because his ideals are almost exact opposite of Charles.
Yeah.
And-
what's the point?
Also, by the way, during the last episode, there was, like, this one scene where, well, it takes place within the heads, remember? They're in a bar, and it's like... They are so gay here. It's not even meant to be bad, I was just looking at them. Like, the way they fucking animated them looking at each other
Yeah.
in some of the scenes, you can just...
Oh.
They're not gay, by the way, for each other or, like, in general, but, like,
I know.
it's one of those things where it's like, if people do ship them online because of this, I can understand why.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it, but I can certainly see it.
Yeah.
So, they were so gay.
Yeah.
Not an insult, listeners, please don't kill me. Speaking of killing people, I might mention some of my all-time favorite villains shown.
Yeah.
Cut out, sorry. But I think like with these animated series, there's definitely like certainly a villain a season,
Yeah.
except for season 5. But and that's why it's the worst. So, what season
Yeah.
1? The main villain is definitely like the Sentinels and Master Mold because they're focused on the most. Season 2, that's Mr. Sinister's main villain season. Season 3, that's just
Yeah.
like the Phoenix Saga in general. So I guess the villain is the Phoenix, I guess? I don't even know.
Yeah.
But I guess season 3 doesn't have the main villain? Or does it? It's just the Phoenix Saga. It's the Phoenix Saga season, whatever. Season 4 is definitely Apocalypse's season. And that's crazy because I don't think we have like a Magneto season. We have like episodes in seasons announced like for Magneto and stuff, but I never consider him like the main antagonist of any of the seasons.
Yeah.
Whereas others I can like definitively say, oh yeah, Apocalypse, oh yeah. It's like it was always kind of like an overarching threat.
Okay.
Speaking of overarching threats,
Yeah.
I'm still like, always like in shock by the fact that they did just have like the mutant KKK in that show.
Oh.
There's these guys, this group called the Friends of Humanity, right? They are just the KKK to mutants. They are just the KKK to mutants.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. They quite literally, in X-Men 97, have this guy called the Executioner, who, while Magneto is having this big trial for all the crimes he's done, is going to kill... No, not kill. Is going to shoot Magneto on camera and get rid of all his powers. Like... Okay, buddy. Bro is so lucky Magneto didn't kill him at the end of the episode because he was doing Charles's wish.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely a lot more noble season.
Yeah.
Though he does, again, go batshit near the end of it.
Yeah.
Speaking of people going batshit insane, Rogue definitely went off the end of it after episode 5. And it's almost like I can never she's like grieving a lot, I guess, but it's like I sort of like always felt iffy about it, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, so like in episode 8 or 9, whatever, she does join Magneto. He like comes down with Ezra M and he like gives him a choice. Join me or something, something, and then Rogue and Sunspot goes with him. I was gonna say more about Sunspot, and then I thought about it, and then I thought, oh wait, I don't have to. I don't care about him. Say something about this guy, like the new character they introduced. Oh wait, I don't like him. Well, I didn't like him in the first episode.
Yeah.
But it's really just a matter of character, I guess.
Yeah.
Considering the episode that focused on him the most just so happened to be the Mojo one. I don't like Mojo.
Yeah.
This is something that you probably can comment on.
Yeah.
Nito's suit.
Oh, Nito.
Which one's better? The The red and purple one, or the one he has for the new show. I can't even say the one he has for the new show, because he goes back to the red and purple one in 97. But, like, you saw, like, the purple one with a big M.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I don't know.
Ah,
I don't know. It's very interesting.
yeah.
Like I'm like more used to like the older one. So it's like that being like so like plain. I don't know. For me it's less iconic.
Well, it's always going to be less iconic.
Yeah. But it's I don't know. I barely recognize them.
Yeah, I guess. It is very, like,
It's
you
very
have to be
different.
caught up to, like, no, oh yeah, that is
Yeah.
still... I mean,
Like if you just look at them,
well, if you just look
you
at him, you
can't
see the
really tell.
giant M on his shirt, and it's like, oh, is that stands for Magneto or
I
Mutant?
mean, yeah, but if like you just saw an image of him with like no context, I don't think
You're like,
like you would immediately go to Magneto.
I mean, probably. You go like, oh, is that an M on his shirt? Does that stand for Mutant? Oh, why is he in chains? Oh, wait, oh, wait, that guy looks pretty old. Oh, that's probably Magneto, the old fuck.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's like going down, like,
Well,
different, like, train lines. You, like,
yeah.
take one turn, oh
Mhm.
yeah. Take another turn, oh yeah. Oh, that's Magneto.
Yeah, like you still get to the same place.
Yeah. In the end, Magneto was right. No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
End of episode 10. Joins Charles. He wasn't right.
Yeah. I don't know. I prefer his old one.
I guess kind of same, to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like his new suit, I wouldn't even say new. I don't even know how fucking long ago this shit was introduced. But like the purple one with a giant M.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is very like situational because if you don't know what the
Yeah.
suit looks like and you're listening, we can't just like
Mhm.
describe it for you.
Yeah.
Um, it's got a big M. I feel like it looks good sometimes. There's
It's
this
like a giant white M.
on like this purple-ish suit,
Yeah.
and he
On
doesn't
like a
have
purple like
sleeves.
tank top. Purple tank top
Big ass cape.
with like with like a bluish cape and like
It's all in shades of purple.
long gloves. That's it.
It looks good on this like the cover art where he's like standing. He's got the chains in
Yeah.
his arm and he's looking down like the
Mhm.
M. They
Yeah,
drew it like
yeah.
really big. I feel like that looks like really good and
Yeah.
wouldn't work with the other suit.
Mhm.
It definitely works in like these dynamic shots, but I do think that like
Yeah.
I can't tell which one I like more because there are aspects of both I really enjoy. I probably enjoy the one from the red and purple one more.
Yeah.
I just feel like if it had a bit of tweaking, then maybe I'd like the
Mhm.
other one more. Whatever.
Yeah. But like just looking at like the style of like the original one,
Yeah,
the new one is like very different and like doesn't really suit it that well. I don't know.
I went up to look up something about Magneto. I look
Yeah.
up the word Magneto, and instantly I just see this like knowyourmeme.com. Magneto was right. Magneto was right is a slogan to describe
Oh
the
my
views
god.
of Marvel Comics. Like that is trending now. That
Yeah.
Magneto was right.
Okay.
It is a big thing though.
Yeah.
He right? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
it is a very situational
Mm,
thing.
yeah.
I guess in the end of it, maybe if I went through the struggles of
Yeah.
discrimination, maybe I'd be more on Magneto's side, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
I mean, I don't think you can possibly. Would you be able to experience that side? I don't think so.
no. Unless in the next like
Mm,
couple years, I'm like completely
things
thrown into the
change.
minority.
Which I don't think is happening, so.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Actually, that even I forgot to even look up what I was gonna look up because I got so distracted by the Magneto was right. X-Men. This came into my mind the other day because I'm pretty sure I saw the helmet. What this
Yeah.
looks like.
Yeah. Okay.
Men Apocalypse.
Mm.
Oh my god. Look up
Yeah.
Magneto X-Men Apocalypse.
Okay. Wait, the film?
Yeah, the film.
Okay. Oh.
Do you see the suit?
What is this? Yeah, I see it.
Bro. At this point,
That is not Magneto.
uh, look, you tried your best, live action. You tried your
Why
best.
can they... Why is live action always so bad?
You know why live action is so bad? Because fucking God, the person who made the X-Men movies was like so against the comics, man.
Oh.
Apparently, they like weren't even allowed to have comics on set of those movies
Wait, what?
for the X-Men movies in like the early aughts.
Yeah.
They weren't allowed to have comic books on set of the movie, on the set of the movie.
Oh.
I gotta be honest,
What?
I like some of those movies, but holy shit, is
Yeah.
Brian is what's his name?
I don't know. That just seems like they're shooting themselves in the foot.
Man, who made the X-Men movies? No. Brian Singer. That is his name.
Yeah.
Brian Singer. That guy is such a piece of shit. I don't...
Okay.
Look, unfortunately, he made X-Men and X2, which are good movies, but I don't... He's just such a twat. There's this... And to connect this to X-Men 97, in the first X-Men movie, Cyclops was talking to Wolverine, and Wolverine goes, "You actually you actually like run around in these things?" And then Cyclops turns to him and goes like, "What would you prefer, yellow spandex?" Which is of course like a thing to the comics where they do wear yellow spandex.
Yeah.
In X-Men 97, Cyclops passes Cable a suit. It's like suit up and stuff. It's like what are we, a task force or a circus? And then Cyclops in the animated series, he goes, "What did you expect? Black leather?" Which is such a good dig, because in those movies, instead of wearing their comic suits, they just wore generic black leather suits.
Yeah.
Look, I get it. It was trendy at the time. Like, it was in the Matrix era of movies where cynicism and all of that shit was very popular. Like, I even get it impacted some of the designs for Raimi's Spider-Man movies. Doc Ock having more of a trench-coated mystery man feel, I guess. But yeah, it was like
Yeah.
that is such a good like hiccup. Sorry, that is such a good dig. I was soy jacking at that so hard.
Yeah.
It's like fuck. I'm dying. Holy shit. Fuck. COVID's come back to kill me.
Oh.
COVID's come back to kill me. No.
Oh no.
Fuck. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck. This is such a into fucking Russian. Holy shit.
That is unfortunate timing.
You know what would suck? If I had a mutant power and it was just constantly hiccuping. That would suck ass.
That wouldn't be a power. That would just be a hindrance.
Not all mutations are powers.
Yeah, I know.
Some of them are just
But like,
some of them are just fucking really shitty. Fuck.
oh my god. Yeah.
Quick, have an intermission. Quick, have an intermission, please.
No, just cut it.
I'm not cutting it. It's a podcast. This is a podcast, silly.
You know, like slight edits won't really affect it, you know?
Yeah, no, not really. But,
Yeah.
basically, fuck you, Bryan Singer. You made some good movies and a lot of bad decisions. Piss off. Stay away from my X-Men. Speaking of my X-Men,
Yeah.
again, I have to drag this back because I do just want to talk about
Yeah.
the animated series because I was
Yeah.
just like, so much to say but so little time. I don't.
Yeah.
It's like you have all these things in your head. You want to say it, and like when you finally have like, oh, it's like you know what you want to say, and it's just like when you're put on the spot and you actually get to do it, it's like it all just goes away. Like
Yeah.
it's all in the moment stuff.
Yeah.
Earlier, like,
And I mean, if like you don't write it down.
well, I don't need to. A couple hours earlier, I was like ecstatic
Yeah.
because the episode just ended. I was like pumped, full of like
yeah.
power flowing through my veins. I felt like a mutant.
Yeah.
I felt almost exactly like a mutant.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's like,
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm getting fucking distracted. Wonder why that is.
I wonder.
In case you're, hello audio people. In case you're wondering why I'm getting distracted, I'm seeing just messages pop up sent by this guy on my screen.
It's not that many.
Yes, you are clearly.
It's like.
Is your heart not into it? Okay.
What? I mean, it is. But then I found something funny. And so I just decided to post it, you know? It's like, I can keep up with two things.
Nuh-uh.
Fine.
Just leaves.
Yeah, let me just do that quickly.
Anyways, back on track here, guys.
Yeah.
Shit, I lost it.
Yeah.
That I've seen the show. They have made like a
Mm-hmm.
layer set about X-Men 97, right? It's like the Blackbird.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty good. Could have
Okay.
used more minifigures. Like I know they had some of the minifigure series, but like then they reused
Yeah.
Wolverine in the set. But it could have. I feel like instead it should have been like Jean. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have not made many X-Men sets, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this show and like Deadpool and stuff should be like a
Yeah.
message to Lego on why you should release more
Mhm.
X-Men stuff, but they haven't been listening to DC for ages for that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the ending,
Yeah.
that fucking ending. I'm pretty sure I told you one half of it. I told you one half of the ending, not the other. Do you want to hear the other part of the cliffhanger? So we get Okay, end of the story. They stop the meteor from crashing down onto Earth, but the X-Men are like gone. They are
Yeah.
presumed dead. So then,
Mhm.
Forge is in like this old workshop, and he's got pictures of, like the X-Men on the thing. It's just like, here's where they are. They're like, and all the X-Men are dead. And then Bishop comes in,
Yeah.
and it's like, one, he was there at the start of the season, and
Mhm.
I don't know why he was there, cause like, he wasn't there at the end of the last show, but he's just here now.
Yeah.
Leaves episode 3,
Okay.
but he comes back and he's like,
Yeah.
"Yo, what's up?" It's just like, don't attack, cause like, oh, we've dealt with many X-Men being
Yeah.
missing before, cause like, him and a future version of Forge usually do work together
Yeah.
on like
Okay.
solving time travel shit with like the X-Men and stuff.
Yeah.
So then Forge is like, "Oh, the X-Men are dead." She's like, "No, they're not." It's just like, "What? It's not a. They're not dead. We just have to find them." She's like, "Not a matter of where they are, more like when." Clearly setting up the time travel aspect.
Yeah.
So again, cut off Scott, Jean, Future, but for the rest of the gang, they are sent to. Rest of the. Was it the rest? No? I forget if Jubilee and that was there. I don't think they were, no. Maybe, I don't know. But like,
Okay.
basically, rest of the.
Yeah.
No, no, whatever. Only one that's important, I don't care about Jubilee and. Fucking.
Yeah.
Jubilee and Sunspot right now. Beast,
Yeah.
Magneto, Charles,
Mhm.
whatever. They are sent to the past. More importantly, Egypt's past, where at the end they save, like help this one guy who's fighting off these like mummies and stuff. It's just like, who are you? And he pulls off his mask, and he says his name. That's not important. This is actually the fucking past version of Apocalypse.
Oh.
Like, the big bad that they faced before. This is Apocalypse.
Oh.
And it's like, I was soy jacking so hard, bro. Like, they're gonna, in the past, with Apocalypse, before he's Apocalypse, and they're probably gonna have to fight Apocalypse, who's been Apocalypse, because they fought Apocalypse before, in the future, but that means they might change the future so that never fought Apocalypse, but if they didn't fight Apocalypse in the past, what could have Apocalypse changed about the future that gets eradicated because they fought Apocalypse in the past?
Yeah.
Did you get any of that?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, good, because you went silent for a second. I thought, I said Apocalypse so many times for fucking nothing. I got scared for a second.
I was just like processing the information.
It turns out Apocalypse is this really old being who wants to bring, wouldn't you know, the apocalypse to the world and all humans. He's basically this representation of evil. The X-Men have fought Apocalypse multiple times before.
Yeah.
Makes you look like his horseman, something like that.
Yeah.
This is before Apocalypse
Okay.
was Apocalypse in ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
Because we've seen him be Apocalypse in ancient Egypt, but in this one, he's different.
Yeah.
He's still whatever his name is.
It's before he became
Before
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse became Apocalypse, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then they leave it on a cliffhanger.
They do. They do. They did me dirty.
Next season, no more Apocalypse. And just kill them all.
Oh, Apocalypse! How else are you ever gonna give? How else are you ever gonna like destroy the mental state of some prepubescent teenagers again?
Oh my god.
If you like, there is this one fucking scene that people. Okay,
Mhm.
actual argument that happened before the show came out. People were
Yeah.
arguing that they fucking took away Rogue's ass.
Yeah.
Actual fucking argument people were having about this shit. And guess whose fault that is?
Apocalypse.
Yes, because in that episode, one of the episodes, it was after a cure episode, and you know the cure always happens with
Yeah.
Rogue. After that,
Yep.
they go and fight Apocalypse, who was also randomly involved in this for some reason.
Yeah.
So they fight
yeah.
Apocalypse, and then Apocalypse knocks back Rogue to the camera. We get this like
Yeah.
fucking scene of just fucking fucking all facing the camera, and for some reason they drew it so fucking big.
Yeah. I mean, they're putting fan service, you know?
Blood, bro. Like it is not. That's to say, like the proportions in the old series were like kind of abhorrent. Because
Yeah.
sometimes I'd look at like the girls and they'd be walking in like in a corner, and I see their waist get next to like these guys who are like big and stocky, and their waist gets shrunken down to that of like
Yeah.
a wristband. Sometimes, and it's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, okay, buddy.
I mean, they're giving the people what they want.
Okay, buddy. I'm just saying that scene did probably give a lot of guys the idea that maybe condoms weren't so bad.
Okay.
True believers, this is Stanley here to explain the joke. The joke is that because Rogue can't physically touch anyone, the idea would be to wear a condom when having sex.
Oh.
Said true believers, Stanley out. I miss Stanley, bro.
Oh. Yeah.
What I'm saying is the Lego games aren't gonna be the same without him, because they like,
Yeah.
Unless they fucking have. Hey guys, Kevin Feige here. Oh, hey, true believers.
Yeah.
Right, it's not gonna be the same. It hasn't been the same.
Yeah.
Have I talked about every episode in detail yet? Let me think.
I mean, you skipped a few, but yeah.
Okay. Fine,
the
I'll
most
talk about
part.
Motendo.
I mean, you don't have to talk about
One,
him, but
he's really skinny. Two, the pixel art
Yeah.
is really good. Reminds me of that game we played.
oh yeah,
Yeah. And three,
yeah.
I remember watching this breakdown of the thing, right? Watching a bunch of references,
Yeah.
and he was talking about how, like, Mojo has been, like, purposely, like, losing weight himself. Which
Yeah.
I don't think is true, because earlier on he said he feeds off of ratings, and then he said later, when he's explaining why he's so skinny, that he's been dieting off of a bad third quarter. I'm pretty sure what he's meant to be saying is he's skinny because of how low the ratings were.
Yeah.
Speaking of that breakdown, it made me feel like a fucking genius in the show. Because in episode 1, there is this, like, moment in, like, her head where she, like, flashes through... This is Jean. Where she, like, flashes through, like, events that possibly will happen, and it starts with a drawing. That drawing
Yeah.
was, like... Turns out, because I didn't watch episode 1 since I finished the series, so, like, just watching this breakdown, and I see that drawing,
Yeah.
and it's like, wait, that's his drawing! They were setting him up! That's a drawing that Bastion drew as a kid,
Yeah.
and I was just like, that's... They were setting it up! Oh my god, 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 I feel so smart right now. That's how I felt. That's how I felt just then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, look, sometimes you're gonna give me a chance, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Speaking of Bastion
Mm,
and art, he was very much a
yeah,
drawer, and like they show this like scene as like his mother's house. It's like all the
yeah,
drawings that he drew,
yeah,
and then she pulls out this one. And she's like, "Oh, this is the
yeah.
last one that he did.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
I feel like you should look it up. I don't
Okay.
even know what it's called.
Yeah, that's what I was
Look
gonna
at
do.
Bastion's drawing
Um,
X-Men 97. It's just showing Bastion. I don't know how to get the painting, whatever it is. Itself? I really want to. I'm trying to
yeah.
find out. Trying to find it.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is it
Huh?
just one? Is it just one,
Talking
or
about that
is
I
there
really
multiple?
like.
Oh, okay. Mm.
I can't find it.
Uh, yeah, no, I don't think I have any, I'm not having any luck finding these.
Fuck. It's good. It's really good.
I mean, I think I found one, like his
Is it like a very
drawing.
childlike one? Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one. It's like two like towers connected by a. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
one I was
yeah,
talking about earlier because it's like it was shown in a flashback and then later on they like.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the
that's the one I was
one.
talking about, like in the flashback and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn it! Look, I'll move on from this for now, but like if
Just send me it if you
well,
find it.
but it's like if I could have a poster from this series, I would want that to be my poster. Like even
Mm-hmm.
though it's like so grim and stuff, it's just like it looks
Yeah.
so cool. Like the visual of the sentinel
Yeah.
over the fiery like bodies and stuff. It's just
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
If
Okay.
there's one word I have to use to describe X-Men the animated series, X-Men 97, it would definitely be cool.
Yeah.
They are
Okay.
cool series.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like they've definitely gotten Marvel out of some tough times, to be honest.
Yeah.
At least for me, X-Men 97 has definitely beaten the
Mm-hmm.
superhero fatigue allegations.
Yeah.
Yeah. All it took was to remake shit from the past that you barely had a hand in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of superhero things are dead
No,
or dying. I don't know, like the newer
they just
stuff
don't
is
have the
just
right people right now.
not good. Yeah.
Superheroes as a medium are like never dying. They just don't have
Yeah.
the right people, or they just don't have the right
Yeah.
audience at the time.
Mm-hmm. But like a lot of the newer stuff, it's like either really good or terrible.
Yeah, I miss the
Cause
age of
yeah,
semi good but bad
yeah,
superhero movies.
yeah.
Because like you watch them, it's like
Like things you can.
you watch them, it's like, oh, that
Yeah.
wasn't completely shit, but like I might never watch it again, but it was good
Mm-hmm.
enough. I miss the
Yeah.
good enough superhero
Yeah.
movies, to be honest.
so you can enjoy it, but like
And I'm not talking about forgettable ones
I don't
either.
know.
It's like
Yeah.
good enough for you to remember, but not good enough for you to call it good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's just like something you can watch
Yeah.
and enjoy.
Watch, enjoy, remember, but no, it isn't really the best. You go on to watch an episode of X-Men 97, it's like, man, I could have been watching this instead. This is peak.
Yeah.
It's like Virgin watching it's like the Virgin versus Chad meme. Virgin watching Jubilee's Fairy Tale Adventure versus Chad skipping those episodes to get to X-Men 97.
Oh.
Chad skipping all the Mojo episodes.
Yeah.
They realized how much I hated them, so they had to put a good Storm they had to put a good Storm story behind a bad Mojo story.
Yep.
Yay.
Yeah. Because otherwise no one's gonna
No.
watch it. Like, that's like the only reason why people would watch that episode.
Probably not. People do like Mojo. This is just a me thing.
Yeah. But like for anyone who like doesn't
Yeah,
like Mojo,
I guess. So I guess everyone will be watching every episode of the show because of like it's back,
Yeah.
this is X-Men. They're
Yeah.
the X-Men, they're big boys now. They can now talk about terrorism.
Yeah.
Yay. It's the X-Men. Remember, guys, this is Marvel Animation, so at the start of every episode, before the actual intro, we have to have a little circle jerk of our own where we put in, like, our title credits. It's like the MCU fanfare thing they have before every, like, movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss when they started off with, like, the flipping comic pages and that turns into Marvel. Instead, they have, like, the thing where it's, like, all the people, when they come up and this is a script. Like, I get it for the MCU, but I'm gonna miss it for, like, any other movies, because now Disney owns everything. Except for, like, Sony, but I don't know if they use it anymore. They use a quicker version. I like the long version, because there's, like, so many references you can, like, put in that.
Yeah.
Like, I know...
Yeah, but they wanted to just be like a quick thing.
Quick!
So then, like, you can...
It was quick! It was quicker than the Marvel stuff! Like, the fucking...
I don't...
Whatever. It's just... I feel like it's such a...
Like, it was ages ago since I watched
I
it.
like... This is for movies, not like TV shows, by the way. I like how like you could like change the comic books to like be relating to like the story you're trying to tell. It's almost like a watch, like a read list for if you're watching the movie. Like, oh, if you liked this movie, here's some of the comics we pulled from, and you just flip them off at the start.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess that's...
Also helps you to like find certain things as well.
Good for Easter egg hunting.
Yeah. They're just trying to make it like harder, so then you get more accomplishment when you actually.
You're like, oh, that's from this comic. Oh, that's from the Dark Phoenix Saga, part 2 trillion, because comics. I just feel like the thing they have at the start, which is like Marvel Animation, it's like not it, because like, like a lot of this, I don't know. I kind of just want to watch the intro, bro. Like I get it to your streaming service and stuff, but I just want to watch the intro. And it sucks because if you click skip intro, it skips the good part of the intro, which is the actual intro, instead of the shitty Marvel Animation fanfare shit.
Oh.
Like just let me watch my intro, bro. Just let me watch my. I don't want my fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on.
There are a few problems.
What's
Yeah.
your problems?
No?
Thought you just said I have a few problems.
I said
Yeah, they do. Let me check my glazing quota for today. Have I glazed the show enough? I haven't actually.
Good.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's more?
You know, I've been like,
Seems like you've like recapped the entire thing.
no, this is more about general stuff. Some of it's more specific to me, but like this is definitely a
Yeah.
general one. After watching the entire like the original
Okay.
series in like the 4 by something
Yeah.
4:3 frame, and then going to this one, like oh my
Mhm.
god, the animation is so
Yeah.
good. It's like so good.
Yeah.
I feel like at the start it took me like a bit. Not even when I was. This wasn't like when I was watching it. This was like when it got announced. It like took me a bit to get used to the style. I feel like it just came naturally once I started watching the original one, and then I saw the style of that one.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, no, this fits. This is decent.
Mhm.
Bro is fed up at this point.
No, I'm just thinking about like all like the good things with like animation
Yeah,
and all of that.
I
It's like you see all of like this
Yeah.
nice animation, but then you also have to think about like all the people on the other end suffering.
yeah. I
going
hope
through
this wasn't like a
deadlines.
Mappa situation, or if
Yeah.
bro, have you heard of like the allegations again? I wouldn't even say allegation. Have you heard like the shit against Across the Spider-Verse? They almost went full
Yeah.
Mappa with that, bro. That's crazy. And hope for is that they didn't go full Mappa with this one, but like,
Yeah.
but it's like,
Like everything like
yeah, go on.
Everything with like good animation, it's like the people
I mean, they
have
don't
to
have
suffer
to.
for that. I mean, but they like do because like they never get enough time to actually do it. So it's just like cramming
I don't
every
know.
single time.
Well, they did a good job with this at least. So
Yeah. Like they always produce a good result, but the
yeah,
suffering.
but I feel like I'll step away from that for now because sure
Yeah.
how the animation project process with this specific one went. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna back off. That's a topic for a later podcast episode
Yeah.
when we do find out how horribly they were treated.
Fair enough.
And then yeah, but it's like such a jump, even from the first episode compared to like the dying animation of the last one in the first episode of this new series. It's just such a jump. I like finally see like really good animation again after so long. It's kind of it's refreshing to see good things.
Yeah.
You know, I think I've been watching too much mid stuff recently. What was the last two shows I watched? Oh, the original series and Avatar: The Last Airbender. I take back my statement. I just realized that I haven't really been watching mid stuff recently.
Exactly. Like even for Avatar, the animation is
You just cut the
was
fuck out.
like very good for its time.
The animation
Yeah, I know. The animation for its time was like very good.
took a long time to say the animation was peak.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really good.
Yeah.
It's just a shame.
Yeah. The standards for this
But
stuff
Aang is
way too
with
high.
the Aang versus Bastion. That'd go crazy. I wonder who would
It
win,
would.
actually. I don't know, because Bastion was kind of getting his booty cheeks clapped by the X-Men in that last episode.
Yeah.
In his final form, I guess.
What would Bastion be able to
He
do?
controls technology, basically.
So if you put it into the world of
Yeah.
Avatar, The Last
Yeah.
Airbender, that would be meaningless.
Basically. But
Yeah.
put Aang in the world of X-Men 97. He's in for a hell of a time, I'll just tell you.
Yeah.
It goes up to Wolverine. Oh, hi. I'm Aang. Shut up, Bob. Where's Magneto? Where's Magneto? I need to get my skeleton ripped out. Bob.
Yeah, but then as soon as like he does anything like forceful,
Let me cry to the
then-
Avatar state. Let me hide.
yeah.
Master Roku, please.
And also it really depends on like what like stage of Aang. Like are you taking
Yeah.
like from the first part or like the final part? Because there's a very
Yeah.
big difference. Yeah.
Personal bias tells me that, Gojo would win.
Yeah, because he's
I'd
totally a
win.
part of this.
Speaking of that, you know how I said I was soy
Yeah.
jacking at like literally everything?
Yeah.
There was this one part of episode 10, right? There's this scene
Mhm.
where Beast takes over a Sentinel and he steps on Bastion in Ashram. So then Bastion
Yeah, okay.
starts to lift up the foot of the Sentinel, and I was soy jacking at that because it is a reference to one of the episodes where Bastion he pulled up to the X mansion in a car, and on the front of that car, the hood ornament was a metal statue of Atlas, the man in the Greek mythology, the man who has to lift up the earth, and the pose he was in, lifting up the Sentinel, was that of Atlas. And I just thought that is such a like a nice little detail to have that be as like his final pose,
Yeah.
him and his Atlas say.
At least it wasn't Sisyphus.
Fucking rock music starts playing in the background. Du-du-du-du-du.
Yeah.
The whole X-Men show actually is just the Sisyphus complex, isn't it?
Yeah.
They try to push the
It's like
trying
you
to
get
push the
so
boulder
far-
of coexistence, and like
Yeah.
fucking Apocalypse, Mr. Sinister, Magneto just like tip the
Yeah.
boulder all the way down. Okay, buddy. It's just like
Yeah.
it's gonna be especially hard for like Professor X, considering he's in a wheelchair. Not really. That shit can
Yeah.
fly. It's been flying.
When. Oh, wait,
Yeah,
no,
he's got like
mind
mental
reading.
abilities.
Yeah.
What did you?
Does he have
yeah.
telekinesis?
Are you gonna
So his power. is
gonna
just
make that one
telekinesis,
joke I
huh?
heard? It's just like, oh, why can't Professor X walk? It's just like, oh, because his legs don't work. It's just like, oh, he has telekinesis. He can just make his legs work. He has better things to do. He's got Magneto.
Yeah.
He's got Magneto to hold down
And
every
also-
2 seconds.
Yeah.
He doesn't need his legs. Also, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this is like just a movies thing or not, but like
Mm.
every time his legs work, his powers don't. So I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they're connected in some way. So that's they already explained that, buddy. Checkmate.
Yeah, it's because of the amount of energy you'll need to use.
Yeah.
Like just to use his
Or like some accident
telekinesis.
happened with. I'm pretty sure they explained it. Some accident happened
Yeah.
with Magnus, Eric, Magneto,
Mm,
in the past
yeah.
that made him wheelchair bound.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that it is connected to his powers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It would make sense if it was connected to his
I think it is
telekinesis.
somewhat. Like, it isn't fully, but I think now it is.
Yeah.
He's low-key a menace with his telekinesis, by the way. Did I tell you about the time in the original series
Yeah.
where he straight up made Magneto relive the Holocaust?
No,
He
you
did.
did not.
It's fucking mad.
That
It
is mental
is.
torture.
I think he also did the same thing at the start of episode 10. He's just like, Magneto, you've taken it too far, buddy. And then just grabs his mind and then just absolutely starts mentally torturing the guy.
Oh no.
But it was to, like, make him... I guess it's to, like, get him through his pain. He's not, like... The first time where he did it, where it was
Yeah.
just mental torture. This time it's sort of just, like... It's like therapy, I guess. Reliving the trauma so that you can grow from
Yeah.
it. It's a that sort of thing. And they do grow.
Yeah.
He grows from it in the end.
Hopefully.
Well, yeah, hopefully. We kind of don't know because his change was just lifting up a meteor, asteroid. I forget it's called asteroid. It's called Asteroid M.
Yeah.
I've been calling it meteor the whole time, haven't I?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
You've been
Same
switching
thing,
between
basically.
both. I mean, yes, but it's like it just really like depends on like where
guess.
it is.
I also got really confused how the fuck people were breathing in space in this show.
Yeah.
I didn't think they have that power, but like, I guess if it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I mean, plot armor goes.
Yeah,
because
there's this part where fucking Jubilee is just falling in like I'm pretty sure like I might be stupid for this, but it looks like she's in space and they might just be like at the top layer of the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like she's in space and she's falling, and I was like, excuse me, how the actual fuck are you breathing right now? Your power is the 4th of July, not this, bro. Seeing this just makes me realize how little X-Men villains have been like properly utilized in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Got anything to add to that? You done?
No. I mean,
Bro
yeah,
is tired of me
Kinda.
yapping.
I'm just tired in general.
Yeah, I guess we should be. We kind of like very last minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really did just pull him out so I could talk about fucking X-Men 97.
Yeah. I had 2 hours to
Well, so did
prepare.
I. So did I.
Actually, no, like 1. Yeah, but you had an idea.
Well, if I wasn't going to do it today, I was always going to do it the next day. I just feel like...
Yeah. But at least, like, I would be prepared for that. But...
Not really.
You know... Because I know when it's gonna happen. So I just have to prepare myself.
Well... What's what was I gonna say? Something.
Mm.
I like audibly. Like I was lying down in my bed when I was watching this episode. I like physically
Yeah.
sat up when I saw. Spoilers again. When I saw Peter Parker and Mary Jane in episode 10, I like full on sat up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't have that reaction when Spider-Man came up on the screen earlier in the series, in the suit. No, I see Peter Parker and Mary Jane. I'm like, what the hell? That's a lot of fucking cameos
Mm-hmm.
this episode. And the season. They have a lot of cameos.
Yeah.
Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Doctor Doom and Baron Zemo make an appearance.
Okay.
I low-key think they were like, I don't know. I can't find that like amazing because I've seen them in other. Well, I guess you could say this for all the cameos. You see them in like other animated appearances after this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I was more thinking of Avengers: Earth Mightiest Heroes rather than like the '90s shows. With when I saw those two.
Yeah, maybe.
And Spider-Man, I guess, because he
Mm.
looked a little different. But like seeing that, like Peter and like spoilers again, the Iron Man that shows up,
Yeah.
they're like taken
Mhm.
directly from the they're the '90s and whatever series, and so you can tell, oh yeah, there's definitely like yeah. Whereas the Doctor Doom and
Yeah.
Baron Zemo, they do kind of just look like they were taken out
Mhm.
of Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Yeah.
I do like that
Mhm.
show. Talk about it
Okay.
some other time, I guess.
Next time.
Uh,
Next week.
That's it for today. Maybe some other time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's it for today because I will be talking about X-Men at random intervals, like to like get them out of my system because I'm still watching all the movies. So,
Mm-hmm.
but this is just like I just
Yeah.
watched that episode, which is probably why I've been talking about it the most. But I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is like a very big moment. This is the culmination of me watching all of the first series and all of this series. This is like a very big culmination of a large amount of time for me. I just needed to say
Yeah.
something about it. So, thank you for doing this such short
Yeah.
notice. And hopefully I can get it out in an even shorter amount of time.
You know,
I won't, I still have to draw the
Yeah.
thumbnail, but yeah, that was loud and
yeah. I just
no,
use
but
the
like
same one.
we're talking about X-Men. You have to be X-Men. Use the same one. The last thumbnail has Seth MacFarlane. That would not make sense. But yeah, that's it. That's it for this week, guys. Come back. We might have another one out this week, maybe. Who knows? We might.
Mm.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.